A lot of people ask me where exactly do I come from. This is quite a difficult question to answer most of the time because I move quite a lot. I first stayed with my dad for quite some time, and I moved from my dad to my mom's place, which was frankly bigger than my dad's place. I stayed with my mom for about 9 months, and I remember my first actual move. I moved from my mom's place to some random doctor's head, and he put me in my first room, first proper box room. And unfortunately, the room, the walls were see-through, so there wasn't much privacy there. I remember chilling there in my room and chilling with my best friend Cindy. Oh, I knew her for about 3 days. I was chilling with my best friend Cindy. Well, I call her Cindy because that's the name I gave to her, because I'd ask her what her name is and she would respond. It was a strange thing. We stayed there for about 3 days, 2 days, in the classrooms. And I remember moving to my first official room with my mom and dad, where it was more of a cage lying with a little mattress at the bottom. And it was a terrible, terrible room, because it was a cage like a mattress, and above it they were dangling toys that I just couldn't reach. I remember those days where I actually moved quite a bit there as well. I'd moved from my mother's arms to some random black dude's arm, random white dude's arm, and they'd all ask me the damn same question: who's the cutie pie? I didn't know who the crap they're talking about. It was so frustrating. And you know the whole peekaboo game, the I see you. Well, whose arms am I in, really? What's going on? It was quite a crazy life. And I remember as well, back in the day, I didn't really have a bottle growing up. My parents thought to save money, they just put a bowl for me in a corner, sort of thing, and that's where I'd have my lunch, my breakfast, sometimes my supper, and I would right there. It was a good spot. I kind of understand now why I'm drawn to corners, because my bowl would be in a corner. It wasn't such a hard life. I remember distinctly that's one of the best moments of my life, because my parents bought me these nifty white pair of pants. They had quite a few of them. I don't know how they just keep buying more and more. Those were really great. I like them because they're like white and puffy. You didn't have to go pee, you didn't have to go poop. You just do it right inside there. It was a great pair of pants, and they'd also break your fall if you fell on your bum. It was a great thing. I kind of miss those moments, because these days people are just quick to judge, Yeah, I wish I had those pair pants again. Sorry about that. And yeah, I had a pretty easy life. I really hated the day where they took away my white pants and they gave me these pants called jock ease. They weren't really the greatest things ever. They're a bit tight, but that's just like a small part of where I come from. I'll probably have to chat to you next time about where I really do come from with the rest. So yeah, I'll chat to you later.